นั่นแหละ
There
สิ
she is. There she
ก็ว่า
Now, Chizuru's story will be revealed in earnest. Chizuru is a mercenary working for
เฮ้ย
Kaguya.
นี่ไง
She first crossed paths with Yuki in chapter 1 and collected this her story. But it looks like there's more to her story with a connection she might have to Oni Kurokage we saw in the video just now before the opening. And some of the missing first Asuna and the Primonium. So check out Chizuru's full story and find out yourselves in-game very soon. And Chizuru's voice actors are Kim Cherin and Tetsuya Ryo. We do have the special lobby as well. So that's going to be unlocked, I believe, level 7. So you do want to keep those gifts and unlock that immediately after pulling her. So, and as we have seen just now, she is Void, Psionic class. And she, with the subtitle of Pressed Servant, which is what we saw from the PV. She looks like a character who is restrained a little bit, but delivering some heavy damage. So before we talk about the cards and her mechanics, we do have a short video for you. So let's bring her on the screen.
闇の中の月明かりは太陽より明るく光るもの必ず完遂してみせます必然による出会いでも
จริงป่ะเฮ้ยจริงป่ะรอดูก่อนพี่ก็คือเอาอ่ะ
熱せよ黄昏の影
เสกดาบป่ะเสก
深
ดาบ
い
ป่ะ
暗闇へ壊
อ่าน
滅
การ
させ
ไม่
ま
ทัน
す
สักใบเลยกูย
แต่มันดูเป็นการเหมือนเป็นการลำบัฟ
ดา
อ่ะ
เมจอะ
มันดูเป็น
この
มัน
力
ดูเป็นการบัม
使ってでも
ลำบัฟอ่ะบัฟตัวเองให้ตัวเองหรือไม่ก็บัฟให้มอนแล้วก็ไปฟาดใส่
難聴の月光よすべての浮上を殲滅
ใช่ใช่ใช่ดูไปก่อนพี่
切らねば
แม่ ทีมนี้
จัดทีมอย่างนี้รู้เลย
する艦長
เน้นดีบัฟจัด
黄昏の影呼びましたか一味違いますよ切らねば壊
เล่นยังไง
滅させます
มันแรงตามดีบัฟป่ะ ถ้าดีบัฟมอนเยอะว่ายิงฟันแรงเลยทั้งนั้น
使ってでも
ใช่คุณตามดอทอ่ะคุณตามดอทเลย
次の攻撃は
เปิดโหมดครับเปิดโหมด
消えて
เปิดทุกตัว
เออนะฮะ
艦
ดอ
長
ทดอทมีประมาณนี้ ใช่ ไม่มันอาจจะแรงตามดอทไงพี่เนี่ย ดอทเยอะเนี่ย
決断をこの力を使ってでも
ยังไงมันแรงตามดอทพี่
不便じゃないかお腕のことですね大丈夫ですまだ剣を振るうことができる私にとって
แม่นะยังไม่ได้
大
ปั้น
事
น้อง
なこ
พีด
と
เลย
はそれだけですので
Oh,
His stats are balanced?
man.
She looks crazy.
I think it's
Looks
even
good.
crazier because she's works really well with Tressa. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the team a little bit, and animation was on fire. Sorry guys, I had to go through the intro really quick. Now we will have some time to talk. Okay, let's look at the mechanics and talk about this a little bit. So, her mechanism. Okay, lots of words. Which usually means very powerful. So, so we have a lot of new words to understand, and remember to pay close attention. Here we have a new thing called bind. So bind is an effect where all bind cards in your hands are combined into a single stacked card. For example, if you have two one-cost bind cards, you do not need to spend 2 costs to use them separately. They stack into one-cost bind card instead. So they stack up and get stronger over time. If you can keep on stacking them. So, and the Shadow of the Moon increases the effects with each stack, and when the bind reaches 3 stacks or more, it enhances into Shadow of the Moon Plus, which we'll get to see very soon, and gains additional effects. So there are some mechanics that you do have to understand, and just with words, it's kind of hard to tell right now, but you will very soon. So, any questions so far, Fab and Jenna?
Oh, well, I saw that she also has a mechanic called Will-O-Wisp or something, and she has under her profile she had like a few little wisp bars. So, are we gonna
I think the
explain that
wisps
too?
were on exhaust, right? Because every time Tressa used her daggers, they got stacks. I'm pretty sure. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe she
The
has
cursed-
the combo with Tressa, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as highlighted on top, the cursed shackles together will quickly build. You can quickly build Will-O-Wisp, and you can through Will-O-Wisp stacks, you can continuously generate Shadow of the Moon and stack it, which you will do a lot more damage. Shadow of the Moon is one of the strongest cards. So mechanics, I think we have a lot more to understand with the cards. So let's bring up the cards and talk about them. Can we have the cards up? Card effects. So here it is. We have the mechanics, the card effects. We have bind,
มันมี
the inhibit, the curse shackles, the Will-O-Wisp.
เห็นเขาบอกว่ามันจะบัฟ
Take some time to
ยูกิ
read
ไม่ใช่เหรอหรือว่ามันบัฟไปแล้ว
Okay, so bind, yeah, it stacks all of them into
Young.
one card, and if it's 3 or higher, it
จะพูด
changes
ไป
into
พรุ่ง
like
นี้
a
แล้วนะ
plus, like an
Yeah.
extra buff card.
ทำไมมัน
Okay.
ประกาศเรื่อง
Yeah,
เกี่ยว
so
กับ
it
การ
doesn't
บัฟนี่ผมว่าแย่
explode
อยู่
your hand, so you don't need to think about that many cards in your hand.
Okay.
So there's inhibit. The weird thing is you cannot gain AP except at the start of the turn or on Ravage. But add 1 hit to Shadow of the Moon, which I think is the main source of damage for Chizuru.
Yeah, so she debuffs herself because a lot of teams like to really
Mhm.
stack tons of AP, so you can't really.
You don't want
ignore them.
Mika.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, actually, no Mika.
I guess they don't want you to have a single turn forever with gazillion damage. Maybe that's the thing. And Cursed Shackles, as we just talked about. And target with Cursed Shackles gains 1 Will-O-Wisp. When applied to different target, remove Cursed Shackles. So that's along with the card again. So there's Will-O-Wisp on the bottom too. 5 stacks. And we'll create a Shadow.
ใส่มิกะไม่ได้แต่โทเคเข้ามิกะ
Again,
มา
will
นะ
be the damage source card. Upon activation, yep, goes down by 5. So you need to keep on stacking and get that Will-O-Wisp again and again.
เนี่ย
ไปเลย
ผมเห็นเลย์อัพตอนแรกมันเป็นมิกะผมส้มผม
Card time.
ผมเหลืองไม่ใช่ผมเหลืองเงี้ยผมบ้า
Peek on
ใช่ไหม
those cards.
Hey, real quick, so the Curse Shackle Will-O-Wisps don't. It's just any attack card, so it could also be Renoa as well, right? With the bullets, if you.
Well, I don't think you use them though; they get discarded.
Yeah,
at the end
does
of the turn, so I'm not sure that
discard-
counts.
It doesn't
Mhm.
count, maybe.
I think
Yeah.
you
Oh.
get as
Yeah,
many
it says
zero
you-
เอาเทซ่ามาปามีดเดี๋ยวเด็ก
Any that makes
โอ้โห
What if there's an
โอ้เทซ่าแม่ง
Luke could be good too.
อีกแล้ว
Seems like she's introducing a lot of new mechanics though. Oh, here's the cards.
Good. Here are the cards.
Ooh.
Moonslash. Oh. A basic attack that deals 100% is the normal one, but with the potential upgrade, it hits 2 times with 60%. So hitting 2 times with the basic attack, I think it's easy to get those. Remember the side pet, the special pet you get on the side sometimes? Really nice to take that out with 2 damage.
Oh, the Aether Eater guy, yeah. Yeah, so she has a lot of multi-hit cards too, which means she's going to combo really well with percentage damage increases like from Ray that just increase the amount per hit. Even her basic attack hits
Exactly.
twice, which is really good.
Exactly. That's why
Wait,
we got
the
to see
Shadow
Ray
of
a
the
little
Moon
bit.
Plus has healing on it too.
Yeah, it
Oh,
has
you're right. He'll
5% of the maximum HP. That's kind of good already. So let's go through top left. We have the basic Moonslash. We always have a shield. So let's skip Scare Flames Ward and Karmic Flames. What's that? Attack card that applies Cursed Shackles, Chizuru's core mechanic while dealing damage. It has its initiation, so she starts with that by default. So you can use it early game. Through Epiphany, you can either reduce the cost of the next card or immediately generate a Shadow of the Moon card from Karmic Flames. So let's go to bottom left. Tsukuyomi. When you next use an attack card, you gain Will-O-Wisp equal to the number
เล่น
of
ยากนะเนี่ย
hits. Through Epiphany, you can it can be modified, grant more Will-O-Wisp on your next attack card, or change into unique lead card that can grant another Will-O-Wisp whenever you use an attack card. So you don't have the
เขาอยากให้เราไป
right now
เล่น
on
ซับตัว
screen,
อื่นบ้างแหละ
but you will get to check that out if we go through.
ก็เลย
and
ใส่
pick them up one
inhibit
time.
มา
So So we didn't have this time. Maybe for the future broadcast we will. And Bound at Dusk. This is the buff upgrade card that grants inhibit at the start of the turn, reduces the cost of the random ally in your hand by 1 until it is used. So that's pretty unique. So if it's used, it goes back
ก็
up
น่า
1.
จะพอเริ่มเทิร์นปุ๊บจะลดคอร์สที่ได้รับไปก่อน แล้วพอใช้
Nice. And
ใช้
then
การ์ด
Only Hunt.
ของคนอื่นก็จะเพิ่มกลับขึ้นมา
This seems like one of the big slashes that we've seen from the animation. So 3 slashes, attack card, 60%
มันเป็นอัปเกรดอะเนาะ พอใช้ปุ๊บมันก็จะติดอินฮิบิตทุกเทิร์นตอนเริ่มเทิร์น
You use by 30%.
ปกติมันได้3คอร์สใช่ไหม ก็จะเหลือ2คอร์สต้องใช้การ์ดของคนอื่นก่อน คิดว่าอย่างนั้นนะ แต่ว่า
Up to 4.
ทำไมต้องแรนดอมการ์ดใช่ไหม
This helps rapidly build Will-O-Wisp
Until
and pre-boost the damage of
version
Shadow of
card.
the Moon, your bind attack card, the main attack cards.
ทำไมต้องบอกว่าแรนดอม
Everything
การ์ดวะ
lines up for the final 2, the Shadow of the Moon and Shadow of the Moon Plus.
Yeah, no, this sounds really strong. The fact that she has 2 initiation cards is pretty different too, because I mean, if you pair her with, like, let's say a really good Tressa that has multiple initiation cards, you might actually have
Yes.
trouble playing all of them at the very beginning. So
Yeah.
you need like a really good setup, honestly. You need like the 0 cost Epiphany or something like that on top of that. It seems like she has like an insane amount of damage with all these multi-hit cards, and she's going to pair really well with, I mean, as we were saying earlier, like Ray, or even getting Will-O-Wisp with something like Luke.
I think probably Tressa will probably be her best teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And any buffers, I think, will work really well because she will have multiple hits. And the main source of damage, Shadow of the Moon here. Is a powerful attack card. As noted earlier, bind cards in your hand will stack in a single card, and at 3 stacks, it upgrades into Shadow of the Moon. That's on the right. So increasing damage based on the number of bind stacks. And also, when you go into plus, it restores 5% of the maximum HP. So you can kind of have enhance the survivability of the entire team if you're lacking those HP heals. So let's move to the next one. Her ego skill, 250.
Your skill.
For each Shadow of the Moon created, plus 50 damage. Maximum 10, so maximum 750%.
Was that for the whole battle?
Damage.
I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I think
How
it's
many
permanent.
Shadow Demons you created?
Here. There's Inhibit. Next, we have Manifest Ego. Let's see, level 1 through 6. The first, 20% plus damage on the Moon, Shadow of the Moon plus.
จะแตกเยอะไว้ก่อน
extra
ถ้า
HP
งั้นก็
healing. So that's a total of 8%.
ถ้าใครท
That's pretty nice healing for the first level. Okay, level 2. When using Shadow of the Moon plus card, create 1 Shadow of the Moon card. Okay, so you can restack earlier or faster for the next plus. That's really good for level 2. Okay, level 3. Plus 100%, 150% damage to amount to the Moon of the High Tide. The fourth, when the Shadow of the Moon is created, gain 1 Lunar Shard. What's Lunar Shard? Plus 10% damage amount to Chihiro's attack cards, max 3 stacks. Okay, so overall, you can get more damage if you get to level 4. Level 5,
But I mean, you have to stack.
common
ำ
card
ใช่ใช่ผมให้
3.
ใช่
You guys all know this by now. Level 6, though. Change the damage amount increase effect of Lunar Shard to 15%. And at 3 stacks of Lunar Shard, plus 1 hit counts.
Wait.
Shadow of the Moon plus card.
Her eagles are kind of crazy. The 2 works into the 4, and then the 6. Like, what? Because the
Plus
2
1.
lets you stack
คือ
the 4
มีดาเมจ
faster, and then
เพิ่มขึ้น
okay,
30% ต่อ
so
1
eagle
หนึ่ง
6
ใบมี
just ruin you just
Ego
ผิดปกติ
Six
It's the same
seems
thing
ก็
like
สแต็กได้เรื่อยๆก็
most
สาม
games have where one of
มัน
them
บอก
is
ว่า
a
แม็ก
damage
อยู่ที่สามส
increase
แต็ก
to
ใช่ไหมล่ะ
ult, one of them is like a percent damage stacking mechanism, and then the final one buffs it. But the extra
The
thing of
plus
the
one
additional hit is
hit,
pretty
yeah.
good.
อ๋อ
And also
นี่อย่าง
the
นี้ก็ดี
second one, every character, their second one adds like a kind of unique mechanic
Yep.
as an additional thing to their
Exactly.
kit, and this one seems really strong for her.
Yeah, E2, well, I think is a must, and you get a lot more damage from there if you build on. And her mind break, Cheezer's mind break is something is something that we always reveal as a cookie at the end of the broadcast. So we would like you to stay until the end, very end. So yeah, another promise there. So next though, we have the partner for
Oh,
Chizuru.
okay.
It's Itsuku.
อันเนอร์คืออะไร อ๋อ
Man of the Lake,
อยาก
where
เล่นอิซึโกะมากกว่าอิชิซึรุอีก
passive assigns combatants
น้องเป็น
attack
partner
increased by
แล้วน่ารักอ่ะ
18%. Every time the assigned combatants cards stack, 5 to 10% attack card damage amount, max 3 stacks. Every time one attack card type used by the assigned combatant deals 3 hits. I think that's supposed to be 30 to 60% fixed damage to the target. So all those three combined, that's a lot of bonus damage. And her ego skill, 4 ego punch, 200 damage to all
คนเดียว
enemies. Apply fierce
อีกแล้ว
effect. What's that? Plus 50% damage amount to the attack cards of the assigned combatant for 1 turn. Okay.
Okay, this partner is actually pretty good. Like Yuki had
Is this
Westmacott,
okay?
and it wasn't really that great, but this one has combatant's attack is increased, which is the same as like Douglas,
Yeah.
the 3-star partner, which is, I mean, if most people have been paying attention to like
Better than Lily.
what people have been saying, yeah, it turns out the 3-star partner Douglas is better than most 5-stars like Westmacott. So this one also giving the attack increase means it might actually be pretty strong. I don't know how it'll compare to Douglas though. He's kind of the goat.
Yeah, Itsuku looks to be boosting
Does
a
the
lot of
second
damage.
part work for any other characters in the game right now? Combatants cards stack.
Probably not.
Yeah, there's
It's
nothing
a
else that
unique mechanic
stacks,
to it
right?
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe in the future we'll have a lot more bind cards coming out. So far, I think bind's the only one that really stacks, as far as I know. So we'll see. And that's Itsuku. And we have recommendations for the team.
Oh, there we go.
And recommended
Yeah,
combination.
Trust Array.
Oh yeah, Trust Array.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Huh?
Yeah, they
The-
just make total
Aggressive.
Huh?
sense.
คืออะไรอ่ะ
Tressa
คือ
has a lot of
เอ้ย
zero
เดี๋ยวนะ
cost
มันเอา
card
ยูกิ
combos
อ๋อ
with Cheese
เอา
Array
ยู
and
กิมาได้
Array
อยู่นี่
just,
พี่ ไอยู
buffs
กิมันเป็น
multi
การ
hit
แท็ก
attacks
อ่ะ
so well and buffs Void really well.
And
Then
a
you
lot
have
of cheesers,
Cassius and Luke.
อ่ะฮะ
go
เออ
ahead.
เดี๋ยว
One cost as well. And Ray
เดี๋ยว
combos.
ลูกเปลี่ยนธาตุอ่ะ
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you can go to Ray build for the 1 cost boost.
ไม่
Everyone's saying
ไม่ใช่
fire
มันธาตุ
Luke?
ไฟหรือว่า
No, not
But-
passion Luke.
พี่
Yeah, wait a
Why is
second.
Luke
Yeah.
passion?
ไม่น่าใช่นะพี่
Yeah,
ลูกมันธาตุลมใช่ไหม
Yeah, they're not supposed to be there. But guys,
ไม่ใช่ลูก
bear
มันธา
with
ตุลม
me.
เหรอพี่
This was
เดี๋ยว
pulled, like last
Kim.
second. So there can be some upsets.
Dip.
Let's keep it a
Yeah.
secret, okay? Everyone, just between you and me and
I can see-
Monster and Jenna. Okay?
Cassius working really well too because if a lot of people have seen kind of the recent tech people when
อืม
using with the
แต่ถ้า
zero
ใครมี
cost
ยูกิก็
Cassius
เอ้ยมันก็ได้
attacks,
ยู
you know,
ยูกิ
spam
มัน
that
ก็ปั๊ม
works really well with
แตก
Cheese
ได้
Array.
อยู่ป่าวะ
I do think
เพราะมันสูงสุดได้
the
แค่
13
สาม
seems
สเต็ก
a
อะ
little bit odd to me. It almost feels like a little bit of shilling for
ของ
Yuki.
มูลไลท์มัน
I'm not
มัน
sure
สูง
why
สุดได้
you
สาม
would
สเต็กใช่ไหม
There.
ถ้าจะเอาปั๊มดาเม
You
จ
know what's odd to me? I swear Nia's missing headset.
Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, her headset's
Oh,
really
แต่มาร์กอะ
different.
เหมือนอ่ะ
Nia's missing
Oh.
her headphones.
Yeah, wait.
Maybe
When
this is a
did-
different
Ah.
graphics. Oh.
ถ้าตีเพื่อเอาส
Let's
เต็ก
go
อะ
to
แต่
the
ว่า
next page.
ตี
Let's go to the-
ตีเพื่อเอาสเต็กมันสูงสุดได้แค่3ป่ะใช่ไหม
Oh, not next page. We actually have a short video. We can talk over this. Can we
Okay.
cue?
อ๋อ
Yes.
Oh, this is what they showed off in the
Flames?
video. I
อ๋อ
think.
ก็คือต้องเน้นปั๊มสเต็กเยอะๆนะ
Yeah, the Tressa goes in with the dagger, stacking some of those.
อ่า
Yep. Every time she uses it, she gets Will-O-Wisp. Then they use this thing to buff Oni Hunt because it's a multi-hit card. It does a crazy. amount.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
That's so much buff.
Those were
The
all
sound
non-crits
effects sound
too.
so good.
ตีเอ้าก็ได้อีกที
Yeah, she gets her Shadow of the Moon. That's insane. Like how much damage she did in one turn.
Uh-huh.
Keep in mind the enemy's weak to
Nah.
Void though, so it does help a little bit.
Yeah, and this was perfectly lined up. as well. So we have the next one against the boss.
ก็คือติดรีเทนได้คือบัฟดาเมจได้
Karmic again.
私の不運は鋭い
The dagger.
信じてる
อืม
決断を黄昏の影深い暗闇
It's kind of crazy that turn 1 you start with 2 initiations on this one character
Yeah.
without any epiphanies or anything.
อืม
Her
Yeah, so
effects
you have
were
to-
so
you
good
don't-
too.
แล้วพี่ไม่ใช้ด้วยนะ
So you don't have to worry about your starting hand as much. I like the fact that you can always start with that.
Okay, so they get
Yeah,
the
the
first
trust
shadow of the
combination.
เขา
moon.
ตามฮิตเลย
Then they do 4 more attacks, which adds 5 more will-o-wisp, which buffs up Shadow of the Moon.
決断この
มัน
力を
บวกไม่ถ้าเดี๋ยวนะ
Yeah, so
ถ้า
she
ดอท
seems
มันนับเปล่าวะ
unbelievably
พี่
strong at single
ผมอยากรู้
target. Yuki's all AoE while she's all single target, and it seems like she
ไม่
buffs
ได้
up
นับไม่แข่ง
really
นะ
easily as long as you have
ไม่
teammates
ถ้า
with,
ดอทมันนับหนีเหี้ยโกงเลยนะ
zero cost cards. She seems as
Yes.
though she's gonna be pretty
Mhm.
crazy for this current Lab Zero.
Yeah. Especially on the bosses.
Yeah.
แต่ก่อนนั้นน่ะ
Yeah, I think it's the perfect
ก่อน
time.
นั้น
And
ปรับ
with
ค่า
the-
ตังค์ก่อนนี้
the next
ตังค์
update
จะหมดแดก
should
กันแล้ว
be added
ไม่มี
to
จะ
the
แดกกันแล้วตอนนี้
pitch perfect content for Chizuru as well. But before we dive in a little
ตอนนี้ตังค์ไม่
further,
มีจะกินแล้
cover the
ว
story. And I know a lot of you guys pressed that 3x, but the story, trust me, it's pretty good for the season. I went through over again 2 days ago, and then I liked it. The second chapter, Seal and for the Forbidden and the Seal update in game. It's Seals and Forbidden, so don't mind it too much. I'll continue the story following Unwelcome Visitor from Afar, the first update of the Galactic Disaster season, and certain negotiation unfolds between Chizuru and Protoss, leading Chizuru to become fully involved in an incident. There's always an incident, right? We invite you to discover what happens more in game, and it'll be updated tomorrow. So this chapter also delves deeper into Chizuru's story, introducing some additional battle missions as well. So that's going to be the story update, and let's go with the Chaos Laboratory Zero. Added new unidentified areas offering 2 types of fate in unidentified areas. That's new. So
Yes.
we've got some new things coming up. Listen carefully, guys, and
อืม
check this out. Previously, fates were only granted upon entering the outskirt and the inner, but with this update, the new added fates can be earned from the unidentified areas as well. So we've got closure, decrease turn draw by 1, but at the start of the turn, draw 1 attack card and its damage increased by 20% until used.
Is that multiple?
That's a pretty good fate.
Doesn't have plus.
Yeah, it's multiplicative.
And
And then
liberation at the start of the battle, create 2 ambush attack cards.
Okay.
So
These
these
are kinda
fates,
strange.
I can't really pair up exactly how that would go right now.
Well, will say one issue with this is just that they're not things that carry with you after the run, right? You don't get to save that in your
Mhm.
deck.
Yeah.
But I will say a lot of people have been having trouble with Lab Zero because when you do the higher difficulties, it's pretty rough. So potentially if you use
Yes.
combo with your deck, it could be a really nice bonus to beat the wolf. Especially
Oh, yeah.
multi-hit with the ambush.
So, yeah, use these fates. Maybe they will offer some new strategies once we actually go through the update and when there's some extra time to figure these out. And there's more to this update. Can we hit the next
ใช่
page?
ใช่
Ooh.
Core of Discord, we have a hidden boss now appearing in Chaos Laboratory Zero. Oh man, for those of you saying, oh no, new Chaos is way too easy, here's a new challenge for everyone. If the
anyone's
hidden
saying
event
that, man.
is triggered,
เฮ้ยอะไรนอกจากการ์ตูนโลมีนี่เงี้ย
if the hidden event is triggered in the dimensional tunnel, based on the decisions made by Protoss, by you, will gain access to the Chaos Core, where you can encounter the hidden boss upon clearing the inner area. So after clearing the inner area, you get to fight the hidden boss, is what I'm assuming. Depending on the story progression, even stronger bosses will appear as a story progression. So we'll see how strong the hidden boss is going to be. That sounds like there's a lot more content for those of you who want extra challenges, right? And here's another improvement. Oh, Fop, go ahead.
Do we know if the boss gives you like another copy, or like what the rewards are?
I
we
actually
know
don't
the
know.
rewards yet.
I don't know the rules. I don't actually have any more information than that for the hidden boss. You just have to find out yourself. Fob, you're pretty good. You're very lucky in CZN, right? So you will just find it. Oh, and codex improvements. Guys, this is new. For the past 9 weeks, content has been focused, not 9 weeks, 3 weeks, has been focused solely on Lab Zero, and CZN team understand that many players may have felt constrained having to run decks that did not fully match their attributes or current meta. So therefore, the team has improved the system so that the core feature of Season 1, the Dimensional Tunnel, will now appear in all Chaos modes within the codex. So save data obtained from the codex entries with Dimensional Tunnel option will be treated as Forbidden Catalyst season save data as well, and may be used in the corresponding seasonal content. So there's a lot more room. So this rule will remain in effect until the end of the season. So if you want to go through the codex instead, you can still go through a lot of it. But
I think this is a really important change because I think a lot of people felt too constrained only doing Laboratory Zero to be able to get any of these cards. So now people feel a little bit more freedom, be able to play the different planets and get those same forbidden cards. I think a lot of people are going to be happy about that. A lot more flexibility now.
I think the biggest thing is being able to use the save data in season content. That's kind of that's the biggest part.
Yeah, you don't need to go do coax and go back to chaos in the season again. So, and also likewise, when encountering dimensional tunnel in the coax, you will also be able to get forbidden cards. But however, please note that weekly progress for the galaxy disaster achievement and the event currency will not drop from codex, and that Lab Zero exclusive cards, equipment, and fates will not appear. So there's a bit of a difference. So that's but still, I think that's a huge improvement. So far, I think that's a big W. Yes, big W, for sure. And let's go to the next one. We have Nebula Distortion. We have the new boss kicking in, Sweet a Dream. And oh boy, guys, did you beat both of them? Kentris and Family Head, level 9.
I Maylin.
I got through.
Maylin,
yes.
Some people are killing them in one turn. If you see some of these showcase videos, they're making them look so easy.
No, I YouTube it all the time. I got through Kentrix, but Family Head has just so much HP with the. I got through 8 stacks, but I just can't beat 9 stacks yet.
Yeah, he has a heal trigger.
Yeah, I know. So it's been tough, but maybe with Sweet Dream, I hope you guys have fun taking on the final boss, Sweet Dream, and be sure not to miss the rewards. There's a lot of rewards by doing this as well, so don't miss it. And the next, finally, something new. We have the Great Rift opening up.
There we go.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, we have the new mode, essentially like a boss ranking challenge. Will be the Great Rift is finally opening. It was locked below the Nebula Distortion all this time. It's a feature where you deploy 2 teams, like Team 1 and Team 2, but it's a bit different this time. It's called Vanguard and Rearguard team. Here's a kick. The Vanguard team aims to defeat the boss as quickly as possible within the limited amount of turns. With the limited number of turns, the faster the Vanguard team clears, the more leftover turn gets added to as a bonus turn to the backup team. So these extra turns will give backup team more time to score points. Unlike the Vanguard, the Rearguard team can earn additional point by healing, shielding, and perfectly blocking incoming attacks and shields. So we all know when we talk about shields, we all know which combatant you're thinking. It starts with K. So she might be very helpful for the Rearguard team. But if you build your team to maximize the amplification effects, the Vanguard team can secure a fast clear while the Rearguard team can push for a higher score. So that will the mechanic difficulty levels will include easy, normal, hard, and hell. So you can choose whatever fits best for your playstyle.
Yeah,
And
so
there
you
will
might
be a
notice in
lot
the
of rewards as well.
picture.
Yes, Jenna, go ahead.
If you look at the picture too, the enemies are weak to order. I think they're specifically going for making Yuki look pretty good in this with multiple enemies as well. They initially talked about this content when they talked about the seasons and before Lab Zero even came out, that they were going to add this raid kind of thing. I do think that it's a nice idea making it so that shields and stuff are more valuable, because traditionally during time limited content, shields are completely worthless. But I do wonder if it would be good to just remove the turn limit altogether and instead just have it be basically just a crazy boss to fight. But I guess we'll see how it runs.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why this is a lot more challenging, like a ranking based. Keep it limited for the higher, really deep dive players out there. So there are 3 different types of rewards I have here. First is cumulative rewards, stacking points over times. Since these include crystals, I recommend participating constantly. And second is high score rewards. Based on your highest score ranking, there will be additional rewards before the period ends. And the third, and the ranking rewards. The rank includes silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and master, which are assigned according to your top score. And depending on the final ranks, at the end of the Great Rift season, you'll receive honor rewards according to your tier. So, and you can check these ranks. The cool thing is you can check these ranks on the official website, and where you can see other players' deck save data as well. Oh, that's crazy, actually. You can check out other people's save data. So it will be very helpful if you're peeking into strategies. So you might be having very similar type of decks if you can grind it well. So the Great Rift will run for 3 weeks as the first half until November 24th, and continue another 3 weeks for the second half. So you can earn the rewards for the first 3 weeks, the first half, and there will be another set of rewards for the second half. So, and I believe the rewards are pretty good depending on the ranks. So join the competition and maximize your rewards first and second half. So that's the Great Rift. Going to be pretty challenging. I'm pretty sure there will be some protos out there grinding this 24/7. So the Blackhorn shop, I think this might be the announcement that many of you have been waiting for to help the players who actively enjoy Chaos experiment with even more team competition. We're adding a brand new shop that provides additional growth resources. Yes. Thank you so much. You can now find the Blackhorn shop on the menu shop. You know exactly where to go. There's only one shop button, and its currency can be earned from all chaos modes. So exchange for growth currency such as promotion manuals, growth stones, units, Eye of the Wailing, and all that will be in up to 5, and also up to 5 rescue anchors per month as well. So make sure to book a monthly date on the shop and take full advantage of this. I know, Bob, I know a lot of the users has been waiting for a lot more materials required, right?
Yeah, and we're also getting the unit change for the
the units
cost,
refund.
So that's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a ton of units. We're gonna have all these upgrade materials. It should hopefully help. I mean, I'm looking at the numbers there. It says 250 crystals can be bought. I don't know how much currency you can get per month.
ใช่
That's a lot of.
อย่าขาดทุนหนูแล้ว
If it's infinite and you're just rewarded for playing, well, then you can actually just farm up the characters without needing stamina for a lot of this.
Yeah, maybe this is a lot more rewarding for the free-to-play players out there. There's a lot more grind to it, and this is the reward for all the chaos out. So we'll see if there's a limit or not. So far, I don't have that much detail in with me. But that's not all. We also have another supply store. Next page. The second supply store is opening up second phase. This second phase includes a variety of growth resources as well. But the key reward here is the Omega Code.
กด M อะไรอะพี่
The Omega Code is a material that allows any 5-star combatant to unlock Manifest Ego, significantly reducing the burden for players who may feel when progressing through Manifest Ego. So you can exchange pure white fragments, which are obtained from running chaos, for Omega Codes, and with each new season-based content update, we
Ui,
plan to
cái này à?
continue providing more Omega codes. And Omega code is a universal manifest ego material, which means not only for Chizuru, but can also be used for upcoming new characters. So I recommended using it thoughtfully because
Hold on,
you can
yeah.
also use it.
Yeah.
สายฟรีเล่นได้ชิว
You're like
You might
preview
notice.
some of the new characters
Yeah,
too,
look
right
at those
there.
3 shadows right there.
Yeah.
I believe we've seen a little bit of one of them on the website. I believe her name was Narja, but the other 2
Yeah.
silhouettes I
wait.
don't think have ever been seen
I don't
before.
know.
These are
I
brand
don't
new,
think we know
future
the other
upcoming
2,
characters.
ๆใช่โอ
So they're really adding a lot more, being a very generous update actually, with all these, new materials and resources kicking. Okay, very nice. And then let's go to the next one. Oh,
2 new
but
อ้า
before-
ว
take a look, but
กูต้องฟาร์มแฟกเมนต์ใหม่ไหมเนี่ย
sorry, I have to say there will be a new update with the basin of the hyperspace. That's actually time sticking for the
เอ
updates.
อ
There will be another powerful new
ตามเฟส
rare
4
type
ใหม่อะไรอย่างนั้น
enemy. I know everyone's looking at the new set right now, so I'm just gonna drop this with audio.
ไม่เซต4กับเซต2หรือเปล่าหรือเซต4วะ
So there will be a new basin of
there's
hyperspace.
a
I know there was a lot of feedback about the turn limit that was frustrating for you to get 3 stars and all that, but that will be changed in the later future update, not immediately, but the CTN team is working very hard for that. So I'm just gonna drop that here. And okay, new memory fragment sets. Ooh, what is this? I thought we had void cards. I thought we
ไม่รู้เลยว่าให้ใคร
set. So first is Orb of Inhibition. 4
Shadow Blade,
sets.
Shadow Blade.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are we okay with the
4
ข้างล่างก็
sets?
คุ้นๆนะเอ้
I
But
thought
hitting
we
2
are all
times
going
with
for the
1
two
attack
sets.
card plus 10% damage amount to void cards for 1 turn 2 times per turn. So it's obviously specifically made for Chizuru, right? Because she hits multiple times with everything.
Hey, also for Rin. It's a pretty good one for Rin, I think.
อืม
I think Rin
ใค
ใครชอบให้ทำให้วนล้มอ่ะอืม
Kieran, I don't think he really gets much use. I don't
ใคร
think
ชอบเบรก
Noah
มวน
does
เนาะ
really as well either.
And
Bro,
the
I've
second
been
new set-
farming the old the old void set.
Big
No.
mistake.
ไม่มันยังเหลืออีกตัวหนึ่งไม่ใช่เหรอพี่ มันยังไม่เข้าอ่ะ
Honestly, it cost a little too
ใช่เหรอ
much,
Selenial น่าจะเอามาให้
CTN team
Selenial ปะ
when you, like, reduce, down the cost
Yeah, maybe
for
reduce the
gear
amount of
set.
stamina it takes to run a
Yeah.
single gear run just to get
That's,
nothing.
Chai,
that's
yeah,
my
maybe.
dream right now. That's literally my dream. I do
The
want
craft
to.
cost could
Let's-
go down too.
คาลิปี้มันไม่ใช่สายเบรก คาลิปี้
Something
มัน
that
เป็
is
นตัวดาเบรก
interesting is I wonder if this 4-piece set is actually even worth it for Chizuru, because I'm sure as most people know, most people run 2-2-2 sets. So I wonder if this
Yeah.
4-piece set
Yes.
actually has enough damage to make it worthwhile running on her over just the 2-piece sets. I guess we'll see
Yeah,
when
it's
someone
only
does the math.
twice per turn, so that's not too much of a buff on damage.
切らねば鶴間影鶴間町
โหเร็วพี่
Yeah, there's
It's
nothing
a
else that
unique
stacks,
mechanic
right?
right now.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, maybe in the future we'll have. And the next, finally, something new. We have the Great Rift opening up.
There we go.
Yes, there we go. Season, you'll receive enhance the Infinity program, and there is something called not just that.
For melee.
So, and next we have something called Unigram. Oh, excited to introduce Unigram, a new messenger that allows you to communicate directly with your lovely combatants, including the foe. I literally drove past by the company at like 10:30 p.m. at night, and the building light is on, and I can see them working very hard. And the CZN team is working night and day to provide quality experience for all the Protoss. So let's go through the improvements. So they're enhancing the affinity system. The preferred gifts. Each combatant now has a list of preferred gifts. Giving a combatant the preferred gift will increase affinity more effectively. The new gift item, these can be obtained with a certain probability in the Arc City excursions area. The future update will further improve the interaction, such as giving combatants special reaction when they receive a preferred gift, and showing different type of reactions depending on whether you meet them in the excursions area or when you just deliver a gift. So there will be an update with that, and we also have growth improvements. You guys know about this a little bit.
Let's go.
I think everyone is happy about this. In the previous developer notes, CZN team mentioned that improvements will be regarding growth resources will be there. Specifically, the materials required for the leveling up combatants and partners was considered excessive somewhat.
เปลี่ยนใจแล้วเหรอ
And this
ล
now
ด
will
กี่
be
เปอร์เซ็นต์เนี่ย
reduced down to 20% of the previous cost. So what happened if you leveled up maximum already? Any surplus materials from the past usage will be distributed by mail into your mailbox. I think that's a huge W. I think a lot of combatants needs to be leveled up to leveled up to 60. And
no one's really able to level their characters because they're so damn poor. So this is really necessary. And along with the material shop.
It's a mission for like 6 level 55 and
หรือว่ามันบอกว่าจะคืนให้ตอน 20% แต่ว่า ก็แล้วเปลี่ยนการ เปลี่ยนค่าใช้จ่ายจากจาก 100% กลายเป็นจ่าย 10% แทน
Well, we better be getting it back. Otherwise, I think people would be pretty pissed if they spent it and got nothing.
And also there's the shop that you can get a lot more materials for. So there's a lot more different ways of leveling the combatants now. And something that we might have missed, Ray special added
ทีนึงเสีย 500,000
Infinity level 7. So that's something special. I think especially with Ray, I think will be very well paired with Caesar.
ผมทะลุแล้วครับผมทะลุแล้ว
เฮ้ยน้องเลไม่ใช่นอนอยู่บนเตียงโรงพยาบาลเหรอพี่ ไม่ใช่รู้นั่นเหรอ
Quick formation improvements, guys. Previously, replacing combatants had to be done one by one.
อยากให้มันมี quick team ให้แบบอะไรวะอยู่หน้าล็อบบี้ไม่ต้องเข้าคอมแบท
Now you can select multiple combatants at once. This is
จัดทีมล่วงหน้าได้
simplifying
อย่างนี้
the
ชอบ
team management. Thank you so much.
นี่แหละที่ต้องการ
ผมจะบอกว่าผมรอดูอยู่นะครับว่ายูกิจะบัฟหรือเปล่า
Hopefully, there's a lot of little quality of life stuff
นั่นแหละ
you could definitely use in this.
คือต้องรอคือต้องดูว่ายูกิจะบัฟเป็นยังไงอ่ะเพราะเขาบอกจะบัฟใช่ไหม
Beginning the game, starting the game. This is just better to have.
อ๋อปรับด่านเนาะ
And
ไม่ได้บัฟ
we have
ผม
more
ว่า
QOL.
ให้เข้ากับสถานะของยูกิมา
And
นะ
a lot of them actually. Let's go through it. Personally, I think this is the big
เยอะจัง
W
วะ
first line. We have added a visual indicator for the memory storage capability while playing Chaos. This allows you to strategically manage save data, knowing exactly how much memory is available for use. This is a huge
so we don't have to use
necessary.
third-party websites.
Yeah, people were having to use like 5 different calculators and stuff. They were flooding all over the internet.
Calculate each
I know.
epiphany.
Honestly, I'm
ทุ
actually
กคนมี
surprised
คำถาม
that
ว่า
they added this
ทำไมลูกไปทักไฟก็ผม
So
think people
that's
were getting tired.
yes, I think this is a huge upgrade because I kept on miscalculating and getting back the shield and the 2-cost card, and that better not happen again. So and more.
เราไม่ต้องเข้า
There are more improvements.
ตัดจอไปเข้าเว็บบ่อย
There's also minimap upgrade for the lower left corner will now be
เอาเรียบร้อย
display
ยังอยู่พี่ยังอยู่
rare enemies, Delang shop locations, and other previously undiscovered events.
ทีไร
This
พี่
improvement allows you to consider variable when planning your deck building route from the start. So you can actually go to the minimap and scroll through and see what type of path you want to go up and down or middle. So I think that's a lot more info for you there. And Delang shop
จะบอกไว้ใช่ไหม
voice lines will be
เอ
added.
อ
So
ดี
that's a big plus. I thought something was missing, so we'll be having another one of that. And some equipment tooltip improvements. So this one,
เอ้ย
so such as assault boots, when it said, instead of saying at the start of the turn after 2 turns from the battle start, which can be kind of confusing. Now the tooltip indicates at the start of the nth
มันคลุม
turn,
เครือหลายอย่างมากเลย
like at the start of the second turn, which is a lot easier to understand.
Yeah, I think there's
So
a
making
lot
it
of
a lot more intuitive. Mhm.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of translation problems that people have been having. I'm glad that they're still working on that stuff. Hopefully, get that ironed out soon.
Yeah, some details. I think 1 at a time, 2 at a time, 3 at a time.
อ่า
And in addition,
จะได้ของ
attack,
คงขึ้น
shield, and healing cards now dynamically display effects that increase the number of hits in their tooltips in real time. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but as long as it's working at real time with even with the extra hits, I think that will be nice. So I'm assuming you can have those extra hits also applied in your HP bar
Yeah.
if you're healing or getting the shield or getting hits. So, and also says CCN team will continue to improve, especially the tooltips and also UI based on the player feedback. So guys, make sure to chat and also comment and give the team the feedback. And we have more. We have a lot to go through, man. Gift item options added in certain policies now. This is nice. Yes, new gift items available, added to selectable rewards in some policy options. So affinity, I think will be a lot easier with extra gift now. And then this is something that I personally didn't have, but previously recovering immediately from mind break occurs without explanation or animation, which caused some confusion to some of the players out there. And the team has added transitional animation for clarity and will continue to polish these visual effects. And on top of that, now going down, improved divine representative changed from the next 2 normal battles to 3 normal battles where the monster's HP becomes 1. So this is a big improvement, though this will also
เผื่อเทิร์นอาจจะนับรวมกันเงี้ย
which will allow for faster early game combat progress. And CZN team will continue to implement improvements that reduce place time without compromising the classic roguelike experience. So I think this is a pretty good improvement if you want to get through the early part of the chaos. And oh god, we have more. In-game battle log enhancement. Okay. The current turn display. This is nice. They will continue to display the current turn on the bottom of the battle log, making it easier to track without extra clicks. So that will be very nice.
The next one's really good.
Yeah, based of the hyperspace term limit stage. We'll have the turn indicators. I think that's really important, getting those 3 stars.
ผมนั่งเปิดหลายไลน์เนาะผมนั่งเปิด official อยู่ในแชทก็คือไปต่อได้แล้วกูรู้แล้ว
เนี่ยเขาอยากรู้ว่าเขาอยากรู้
Like them. The most important are definitely
อยากรู้ว่ามีอะไรเพิ่มไงเพราะว่าตรงนี้มันเยอะ
more than anything else.
Oh yeah, definitely the dimensional tunnel one.
พี่เห็นเขาว่า next please รัว
Yes. So going through choosing the right path, I think it's very important. We were always just getting confused.
นั่นแหละเนี่ยคนมันอยากรู้ตรงยูกิด้วยอย่างหนึง
It
อ่ะ
was just totally random,
เพ
but
ราะ
we
ว่า
don't have that anymore.
มันไม่ไหว
So and
ยูกิมันก็
that's
ได้
all
แต่
for
มัน
the
ไม่ไหว
improvements. Now we have since we have an update coming.
โอ้
we
โห
have,
นิวโปกันละ
events.
เรียบร้อย
Next page.
เฮ้ยมา
Chasing
แล้ว
the
มาแล้ว
Stars, a trajectory
อะไรอ่ะ
to celebrate the December 3rd
ไม่
update.
ต้องอิน
A
มั้ง
special event will take place. A 21-day login event will
ล็อกอิน21
run
เนี่ย
along the orbit of stars. So on day 7, 14th, and 21st, players will
ไม่รู้มันบอก
receive
for the
extra
for
special
21 วัน
rewards, including items such as 10 rescue anchors. Okay, that's nice. 10 signal amplification anchors
มีโล
and 10 prism lamps.
มีโลถาวร
Along with other rewards. So that's a really nice check-in. So make sure to log in
ใช่
at least for 21 days. Plus, I'm pretty sure you will
ถือ
be
ว่าดี
logging
ถือ
in
ว่าดี
every day
มีของ
and
อัปเกรด
ผม
เพิ่ม
ผมเห็น
make sure to pick
ผมเห็น
these
แช
up
ท
from
ตลกอีกแล้ว
the
พี่ปิ๊ก
section.
ล็อกอะไรอ่ะ
Yeah, I think that's really good. Getting a lot
รี
more
ฟันยู
free
กิตรงไหน
moments,
ครับเนี่ย
especially
แชทตลกยังเนี่ย
free 10 codes that people get every single week
เอ้ย
have
เลยนะ
ended.
เอ้ยแต่ นี่ไง
And those
ชิซูรุ
little
ออกมาเล่น
camera
ได้
discs is
เอ
honestly
อ
one of the rarest
ใคร
things
ไม่
to
ได้
get in
ปั้น
the game
มา
at this point,
เอา
so it's
ชิ
nice
ซู
to
รุ
get
ไป
some
ทาง
codes out.
เล่นกับยูกิก็ได้
Yes, we want those animations. Yeah, I'd like to have all
ใครไม่ได้ปั้นน้องมีนแล้วก็ไปเล่นกับยูกิก็ได้อ
for
ยู่
your favorite
เออ
combatants as well. Yes, Rob, did you say
Chizuru.
something? For Chizuru as well. Yeah, for sure. So that
อย่าบอกนะว่าหมดแล้ว
actually sums up for all the information. I just went bam, 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 bam. Sorry for not giving you two as much time to talk about some of the important stuff, but we actually went
That's
really
fine.
fast on
หมด
that.
หมดจริงอ่ะ
Mm.
Yeah, hopefully we can go over the epiphanies at some point. I would assume like next time or
อ๋อ
something.
ข้อมูลหมดแล้ว
That would
Yeah,
have
actually,
been
we
pretty
went really
big.
fast. I think we actually can put in
Oh.
ไอ้เรื่อง
epiphanies
เรื่อง
and
โชว์
actually
ผมไม่
talk
เกี่ยง
about
เลย
it.
แต่ว่า
We don't have it right now for maybe
Oh,
for the
okay.
next broadcast. Yeah, I don't have it. The broadcast doesn't have it. So maybe we can add that in and talk about it slowly. I think we should have really good timing. So compared to me getting piggybacked for the entire chaos last broadcast, I think this was a lot more informational and all good to go. And I do think Chizuru looks really fun. And compared to AoE, I think the single target just hits differently in game right now, right? So very different from Yuki.
I think Chizuru seems like she has a lot more potential right now in the game than Yuki. Yuki had a real rough time with AoE, and I mean, hey, the devs have said that they are going to be changing some of her epiphanies in the near future, some sort of buff. We don't know exactly
Yeah,
what's going on.
I thought we'd get some info on that today, but
No, not yet. They didn't say
Yeah.
exactly when it was
No, not
happening,
yet.
unfortunately.
yeah.
Very busy timing with everything.
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
So and
Chai.
the patch is actually every 3 weeks, I believe. It's been 3 weeks so far, so it might be delayed. It might be 3 weeks continuing in the future. But I hope everyone enjoyed the patch notes and that delivered. I was really happy about the new combat.
เรื่องของอนาคต
I think
นะ
the quality of life and the new shop material.
แต่มันก็มีใบหนึ่งไม่ใช่ที่มันติดรีเพลย์น่ะ ที่ทำให้กลายเป็นเป้าเดียวอะ
while playing the game every day.
มันไม่พออยู่แล้วแน่นอนมันโจกคูณกี่ร้อยนะ
to do it earlier,
มัน
right?
มันน้อย
It's always really big. So
มันยังคูณมันยังไม่เยอะเลย
the
อะ
update is tomorrow. I don't know exact time.
พี่เคยใช้ใบนั้นมาแต่พี่พูดเลยว่า
เป็นไงพี่
มันไม่พอ
upcoming
และพี่ใช้บ่อยด้วย
content.
มันไม่พอ
Do we happen to know the exact
คือ
banner?
ลองคิดสภาพนะ อันนี้ภาพที่พี่จำได้ก็คือยูกิอ่ะพี่ปั้นของเหลืออัพ potential หน่วยสุดท้ายอ่ะ
อืม
แล้วก็ลิลิก
I
อ่ะ
haven't shown any of that yet.
แค่แต่ทองหมดละ
They'll probably put a post up showing everything. I would
ก็คือ
assume. They just haven't revealed it yet.
พี่ก็คิดว่าพี่ปั้นมาพอสมควรละ
there's a note
แต่
here,
ภาพที่พี่เจอเวลาพี่เรียกอัพ
from the senior team.
อีพิฟานี่อันนั้นน่ะก็คือ
we received tons of
พี่จำได้เลยว่ามันจะมี
feedback,
มอนอยู่ประมาณ
tons of feedback,
มันจะมี
including comments
เมือง
from today's broadcast.
เมือง
They're also collecting
เมือง
that
ที่
as well.
เคออส
Senior
ที่ยู
team
กิ
is
มันชนะธาตุอ่ะ
actively preparing additional improvements
Uh,
and requested by
พี่อายุ
our
มันจะมี
protos.
เว็บหนึ่งที่มันมีเหมือนมอนเป็นเมือก
Aware of
4 ตัว
lots of
เกิด
things
4 ตัวเกิดอ่ะ
more things in the
พี่อายุ
future.
กิด้วยสกิล
Leave
เป้า
it.
เดียวอะ
Let us
ทุบ
know
ยัง
in
ไม่ตาย
chat
ตัว
and
ห
in
นึ่ง
the comments what you love about the game and things you would like to be improved in
ทุบ
the
ยังไม่ตายนี่คือ
future.
สแต็ก
This was
แม็ก
noted
สแต็กด้วยนะ
for me to say it at the end.
โอ้น้อง
Guys,
เอ้ย
they're
จะข
on
นาด
it.
นั้นนะ
They would like to change. They would like
พี่
to
เลยไม่รู้ว่าตกลง
have these changes.
ปั้นยังไม่สุด
And
หรือว่า
also big thing.
ตัวน้องอัพมาแล้ว
Mid-December, we plan to release content showcasing CZN's future roadmap.
ไม่นะ
Roadmap. That's right. So we appreciate your patience and promise to return with even better news in near future. So that's a big promise. So with that, that's everything unwrapped. So what did you think? What did you think about today's information news so far? Can we go with Bob first?
ใช่แต่อันนี้เป็นอีกอันหนึ่ง
I
ที่
thought
ผ
it
ม
was
เห็น
pretty good.
นะ
I think all
ที่ผ
the
มเห็นใน
quality
แช
of
ท
life
แล้วผมเห็นด้วย
are
ก็คือ
pretty,
แล้วผมคุยกับ
some of
พวกไอ
those
ฟงไป
we've
ละ
been looking forward to, especially the
Zero
Sync data.
Epiphany
I think Chizuru looks amazing.
ใช่
I did level 60 Yuki. Thankfully, we're
ถ้ามัน
getting
มีรีโหลดก็ถือ
refunded
ว่า
on the units a little,
มันจะ
so
ทำให้บิวมันทำง่ายขึ้นอ่ะ
I won't regret it as much.
ใช่
But
อันนี้คือสิ่งที่พี่เห็นด้วย
yeah, definitely
เพราะว่า
looking forward to more quality of
เพราะว่า
life.
คือ
I
ตอนเนี้ย
think one
มัน
thing a
ING
lot of
เยอะเกิน
people
ทั้ง
are looking forward to
ทั้ง
is
Equipment
speeding
ทั้ง
up, I think,
Epiphany
animations or combat
ใช่
mechanics being
ไออย่างหนึ่ง
more
อีกอันหนึ่งคือเรื่อง copy card ด้วยพี่
animations
อื
and
ม
ใช่
stuff
ก็
like
พิการ
that.
อีกเนี่ย คือ copy card อ่ะ
It's good to
พี่ยัง
hear
ยอม
that
รับ
there's
ได้
a lot
นะ
of
ว่า
feedback being listened to.
ว่า
มันต้องสุ่ม
ว่า
สามตัวว่า
ไม่ว่าสุ่มอ่ะ โอเค
definitely looking good.
แต่ไอ้ที่เหลือ
แต่อีเรื่อง Epiphany อะ
พี่
อันนี้สุ่มเยอะมาก
ใช่แต่มัน ING เยอะเกินจาก
Epiphany มีกี่ใบนะ1 ใบมีทั้งหมด 5 ใบในการ Epiphany
แล้วเราอ่ะไม่สามารถคือเราไม่สามารถเลือกว่าจะไม่อีพิใบนั้นได้ด้วยนะ
อ่า มันบังคับเลยว่าเราต้อง
เช่นแบบ
Epiphany ใบ
แบบตา
นี้
เนี่ยพี่เห็นแล้วว่าของมิกะมันกำลังจะติดใช่ป่ะที่ไม่ใช้สุดท้ายจบด่านมันให้เราใช้อยู่ดี
but that everything feels better in the entire game.
นั่นแหละครับ
So I hope they continue some of these updates. I think some of them are good. Chizuru actually
อย่างน้อย
looks
คือ
way better than
ถ้า
Yuki, that's for sure.
ถ้ามันสุ่ม
I hope
Epiphany มา
that
อย่างน้อยคือ
next
จะเป็น
month
ใบ
we
ที่
see
ใช้เยอะ
the
ที่สุด
Epiphanies and maybe a
เปอร์เซ็นต์เยอะที่สุดในการใช้อ่ะ
for
อันนั้น
future
ผมยังพอโอเคนะ ในการ Epiphany ใบนั้น และสุ่ม 3 ใบต่อในนั้นอ่ะยังโอเค แต่ถ้าแบบ ไม่ได้ใช้เลยอ่ะ แล้วมัน Epiphany ขึ้นมามันก็แบบหงุดหงิดอยู่เลยนะ
แต่อันนี้พี่จากที่พี่นั่งดูไลฟ์นะ ยูกิบัฟเนี่ยเยอะมาก
Not just everyone for watching.
เลยดิ
500 crystals.
ไม่มีโค้ดเนี่ยน่าจะเข้าบัญชีไปเลยผมคิด
มี
ว่า
โค้ดพี่มันเคลมได้เลย
ผมคิดว่าเขาจะเข้า
เมื่อไลฟ์จบอะ
You don't need to do anything. Yeah, you will get this
เอ่
directly in
อ
mail.
ไออย่างนี้เนี่ย
And I believe
ถ้าในอนาคตเขาบอกว่าจะบัฟในอนาคตใช่ไหม ตู้มันต้องรีรัน
exactly
เลย
an
พี่
hour. I believe I got that right. So it says 21 KST.
อย่างหนึ่งคือตู้ต้องรีรัน
20 KST right now.
อย่าง
So
สอง
in an hour and 1 minute.
ถ้าอย่างสองคือ
we'll get this
มันไม่มี
game.
รันแม่งโดนด่า หนักกว่าไอ้เหี้ยโอเว่นทำในเรื่องวายแจงอีก
Let's wait for
เพราะว่า
the,
อันนี้มันเกี่ยวกับ
they
เกม
add
เพลย์
zero on
5,000.
เดี๋ยวทำไมในแชทเขาเขียน W กัน
Well,
รัว
also with
ๆ
the
เกิดอะไรขึ้น
20
Say that
Polls are
it's
getting
not
should be pretty nice.
crystals, it's poles. 500 poles.
500 pulls. You wish.
หัวเราะแบบองค์ยิ้มอะพี่
Oh yeah. Now about sums up for all of us. Thank you everyone for watching and paying close attention to CCN. You can feel that the team is paying really close attention about the update, how the players feel about the game, and the quality of live update that will continue to deliver. Hopefully, they will.
มีอาจจะมีตอนขอบคุณเสร็จไง
with Chizuru and
ขอบคุณครับแล้วหลังจากนี้จะมีการเขียนเพลงให้ดูนะอย่างเงี้ย
Make sure to buckle up your seat and enjoy the next set of
หรือ
rides
อาจจะไม่มี
that we have. So
ถ้า
far,
ไม่มี
and there's a
กูต้องมา
mind
นั่ง
break. I know everyone's
คิด
been
ทฤษฎี
waiting.
เอาเอง
We'll
Let's
hit-
go.
That's all from us now. So it's been your homie G Clef. Pleasure alongside you, Janazad and
กลับไปวิเคราะห์ได้นิดนึงนะพี่
Here's
ผม
the
คิด
cookie
ว่า
as you
ผม
promised.
คิดว่า
See you
ยู
next
กิ
time.
บัฟเนี่ยอาจจะมากลางๆอุ้ยไมเบรกแตก
อะไร
So far, and there's a mind break. Your homie G Clef, you promised.
やられましたました
อันหลังอะไม่โอเคอันห
นี่
ลัง
ไง
ไม่โอเค
เหมือนกับตัวรู้ไงเหมือนกับตัวรู้ที่เด็กหัวอ่ะพี่
นี่ไงคนใหม่แพ้ยูกิอยู่แล้ว นานโอ้มันนานไป
มาแต่เรือไม่มีไม่มีน้ำโอ้นึกว่าจะมาย้อนหลังไอ้เหี้ยไม่มาสักนิดเลย
อยู่ตั้งแต่แรกแล้วน่ารักโอ้ว้า
แทนเทสลาถูก
ที่ไม่ได้เตะบอลเลยยาย ใบใบต่อไปนี่คือ เพื่อให้ตัวเองรำเลยนะติดติดบัฟเฮสด้วยนะดีจังเลย
มันน่าจะเป็นไปได้พี่ถ้าน้องยูกิ มันมันก็แปลกๆอะเอาจริงๆตอนแรกที่ผมเห็นว่ายูกิมาอยู่ในทีมเนี้ย มันได้เหรอวะเพราะว่า
นี่คือ
อะไร
ตัวใหม่
อาชิ
พี่
ส
ปิ๊ก
รวม
ลู
มัน
ก
ก็ต้
ธา
อง
ตุไฟ ตัวใหม่
Why
The,
is Yuki there?
Outer loop.
Oh, we can talk. Oh, not next page. We actually have a short video. We can talk over this. Can we
Okay.
cue? Yes.
Oh, this is what they showed off in the
Flames?
video, I think, at the beginning, kind of.
Yeah, the Tressa goes in with the dagger, stacking some of the.
I think, at the beginning, kind of.
Yeah, the Tressa goes in with the dagger, stacking some of those stacks.
Yep, every time she uses it, she gets Will-O-Wisp. Then they use this thing to buff Oni Hunt because it's a multi-hit card. It does a crazy
Oh,
Will-O-Wisp. Then they use this thing to buff Oni Hunt because it's a multi-hit card. It does a crazy.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
That's so much buff.
Those
Yeah.
were all
Sound-
ไม่มันคูณมันเพิ่มมาเยอะเลยพี่มันเต็มอ่ะสแต็ก
effects sound so good.
ใช่แต่ว่าสแต็กมัน4 ฮิตใช่ไหมพี่ อันนั้นเอาจาก4เนาะแล้วก็เพิ่มอีก3
Yeah, she
ข้าง
gets
บ
her
นก็
Shadow of the Moon.
เกินมา1ก็นั่นอ่ะ
That's insane.
Hey,
Like,
the
how
fact
much
ที่เหลืออยู่
damage
เมื่อกี้
she did
เท่าไหร่
in
นะ
one turn.
Uh-huh.
Keep in mind the enemy's weak to
ที่มัน
void
เกินมา
though, so it does help a little bit.
Yeah, and this was perfectly lined up as well. So
ที่มัน
we have the
ที่มัน
next
เกินมา
one
ใช่ไหม
against the boss.
3ป่ะ
So family head, karmic again, a dagger.
It's kind of crazy that turn 1 you start with 2 initiations on this one. One character
Yeah.
without any epiphanies or anything.
Yeah,
Her
so you
effects
have
were
to-
so
you
good
don't-
too.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about your starting hand as much. I like the fact that you can always start with that.
อันนี้อยู่ใน เคออสไง
Shadow
พี่
of the Moon card.
ไอ้
Then
ขอ
they
ง
do
ขอ
4
ง
more attacks, which adds 5
น่าจะ
more
เป็นอันหนึ่ง
Will-O-Wisp, which
ที่
buffs up
ไอ้
Shadow of
พี่
the
เคย
Moon.
ทำอันนั้นให้ผมแต่ว่าพี่เคยทำพี่กายให้ผมแล้วมันลดค่าคอร์สไอ้อันการ์ดอื่นแบบ
Yeah,
สุ่ม
so she seems
Ning-
unbelievably
Ning
strong
card.
at single target.
Ning by.
Yuki's all AoE while she's all single target, and it seems like she buffs
น่า
up
จะเป็นของใน
really
เคออส
easily as long as
ของสดใสเขาโทรถามยูกิอยู่พี่ สุดยอด พูดมาตั้งนาน จริงป่ะจริงป่ะผมก็ไม่ได้เข้าไปดูดิเออ
มั่วพี่ปิ๊ก
ถ้างั้นรั่วเลยนะพี่ผมบอกเลย เปิดมันตั้งแต่ต้นสตรีมเลย จบเลยนะเดี๋ยวนะ จบเลยนะยังไงพี่ทำเพจเขาอัปเดตแล้วพี่เรียบร้อย เรื่องข้อมูลแล้วก็การจัดทีม บอกแค่ว่านิดหน่อยเองนะอืมบอกเรื่องการใช้สแต็กการวิธีการเล่นแบบเบื้องต้น บอกแค่ว่าวิธีเริ่มเล่นเบื้องต้นเฉยๆนั้นแล้วก็ทีม นี่ไงเพจ